If you want to learn how to blend in Krita, the good news is that it is actually very easy once you know the right brush preset to use. In this video, I'm going to show you a simple method for blending two painted colors together without adding any new color to your artwork. This is perfect when you already have your shapes blocked in, but the edge between the colors looks too hard or too sharp. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to soften that seam and create a smoother, more natural transition. And if this video helps you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Krita tutorials just like this. Let's jump right in. To begin, make sure Krita is open and you already have your artwork on the canvas. This blending method works best when the two colors are already painted next to each other. So if you've got a shadow area and a highlight area, or two separate color blocks touching each other, you're in the right place. The goal here is not to paint over everything from scratch. Instead, we're going to use a special blending brush preset that pulls the existing pixels together and smooths out that harsh edge. Now look over to your right sidebar panel and open your brush presets docker. If you don't see it right away, make sure your workspace is set up so that the brush presets are visible. Once the brush presets panel is open, you may see a lot of different categories and tags. Before you search, clear out any tag filters so you're not hiding the brush you need. This step is important because Krita can sometimes narrow down your options more than you expect. Next, go to the search bar at the bottom of the brush presets docker and type in Blender. This will filter the brush list and make it much easier to find the blending tools we want. After that, look for a preset called Blender Blur or Blender Texture Soft. These are the presets you want for this technique. You'll know you're looking in the right place because the brush is indicated by a water drop icon. That icon usually tells you that the preset is designed for blending or softening color transitions rather than laying down solid paint. Once you've selected the Blender Blur preset or Blender Texture Soft preset, you're ready to blend. This part is all about placement and pressure control. Put your brush directly on the boundary line where the two colors meet. You do not want to start too far into one color or the other. The best results come from working right on that seam, because that is where the transition needs to be softened. Now, lightly drag your pen back and forth perpendicular to the seam. In other words, move across the edge rather than along it. This motion helps pull the existing pixels together and creates a smoother gradient between the two colors. Think of it like gently massaging the edge until it becomes less harsh. Keep your strokes light and controlled because pressing too hard can overblend the area and make it look muddy. As you work, watch how the colors gradually merge. The beauty of this method is that it does not introduce outside colors into the artwork. You're blending what is already there, which makes it ideal for cleaning up edges, smoothing painted transitions, and refining shading without changing your palette. If the result is not soft enough, you can make a few more passes over the same boundary, but always build up the blend gradually. A helpful tip is to zoom in while you blend so you can see exactly what the brush is doing. That gives you much better control over the transition and helps you avoid accidentally affecting nearby areas. If your canvas has a lot of detail, you may want to use smaller, lighter strokes so the blending stays precise. If you're working on a larger area like skin shading, a wider and smoother pass can help create a more natural finish. Another thing to remember is that blending is often best done in small sections. Don't try to smooth the entire image in one go. Instead, focus on one edge at a time, check the result, and then move to the next area. This approach keeps your artwork clean and makes it easier to correct anything that looks too soft or too heavy. So to quickly recap, open your brush presets docker, clear any filters, search for Blender, choose Blender Blur or Blender Texture Soft, and then paint directly across the edge where your two colors meet. Use light back and forth strokes perpendicular to the seam, and let the brush smooth the transition using the colors that are already on the canvas. That's the core method for blending in Krita without adding new color. If this tutorial helped you, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It really helps support the channel and lets you know when more Krita tips and tricks are posted. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.